Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to Fiona Apple, When the Pawn. And this was requested by Alfonsi, who also requested the idler wheel when I did it. Yes, I'm really excited for this. It's been a long time coming. The first ever Fiona Apple reaction I did was like 2 years ago or more. Then the second one was a year ago. And now we're doing it again. It feels like I'm doing a Fiona Apple one a year. And I'm not happy about it, but it's just the way it's worked out. But I'm super excited for this one. I'm just going to quickly see if Alfonsi said anything about it all that time ago when he requested it. He actually requested it quite a long time ago now. But that's just what it's like. I've been doing so much better with the patron requests now, though, which I'm glad about because it was really getting on top of me and I felt so bad. But yeah, that's why I haven't done a lot of new releases. But after this one, next month, I'm going to be reacting to Brett and Aurora and maybe St. Vincent's album. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do as much as I can whilst mixing in patron requests, trying to keep it balanced a bit more. And oh my gosh, it has been stressful, and it hasn't helped with the fact that I've been so burnt out recently. The burnout has been probably worse than I've ever felt it in my life, but but that's only because maybe I'm more aware of what burnout is now, and I wasn't aware of what it was before. I just had these moments that I didn't understand, whereas now I do understand, and because I got my ADHD diagnosis, I feel very solidified in knowing what is happening, but it's so hard to get out of it. But doing this today, I'm like, wow, this is a step in the right direction. I'm actually genuinely so proud of myself. I can't think of anything else. I just want to think about this video, because if I start thinking about other things, that's when I start to get paralysed. But anyway, don't know why I'm just saying all that to you. Let's read what Alfonsi said. So he said, "Hello there, here with another request for another Fiona album, a fan favourite and personal favourite. When the pawn hits the conflicts, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, this is the whole entire name. Okay. When the pawn hits the conflicts, he thinks like a king. What he knows throws the blows when he goes to the fight, and he'll win the whole thing before he enters the ring. There's nobody to batter when your mind is your might. So when you go solo, you hold your own hand, and remember that depth is the greatest of heights." Wow. "And if you know where you stand, then you know where to land. And if you fall, it won't matter, because you'll know that you're right." Oh, it's actually really cool. Like, it's poetry. And then Alfonsi said, "Or When the Pawn," by Fiona Apple for short. Sorry for the wall of text. I hope you enjoy when you get round to it. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Alfonsi. And I've just seen that this was 7 months ago that you made this request. That is ridiculous. I promise you, I am definitely trying to do better now. You know, everything that I was going through last year of depression, it was so strong. And with this burnout, I felt so many waves of depression and like horrible feelings. But I realised, no, I'm not falling into depression again. I'm just burnt out, which can have effects of depression and irritability and stuff. But every time I feel a little bit depressed, I feel like, oh no, I'm falling into a deep bloody hole again. I'm like, no, I'm not. This is temporary. You would know if you're falling deep into that hole. But yeah, I just get so scared. I'm so excited that I'm doing it now. I'm really excited, and I hope all that wait will be worth it. Okay, first of all, I'll show off the makeup. Also, I don't know if I've said this already, but please, for the love of God, ignore my hair today. It is, I can't wait to get my bob. I can't wait to get a bob. I need the bob now, because this. I even tried giving it a small trim because it was looking so dead, but look how bad and lopsided. I did it really quick. I was like, oh, whatever. I'll sort it out a bit later, but just ignore my hair. I haven't been able to do my roots either because I thought I had a hair dye, and then when I went to sit down to do it, I'd actually used that hair dye already. It was a whole thing. But anyway, let's show off the makeup. Today I thought I'd do something really different. And I remember my sister saying that like this album is very like red, like the cover is red, it's, you know. And I thought, oh, I could do a red look. But I feel like I've done quite a lot of red looks recently. I did red for Taylor Swift. I did red for Billie Eilish, even though her album was blue, and the next one's meant to be more red, but oh well, I'll just do the opposite. When I do her more red album, I'll wear blue. Anyway, sorry, I'm going for it. I'm just yapping. Right. But I just had this weird idea that I wanted to do like because I've got white eyeliner and white mascara, I was like, I just want to do this all white eye look and just see how it goes. Yeah, it does look a little freaky. Yeah, it is a little odd and different, but I kind of like it. Like, it's just different. I'm so used to having my black winged eyeliner and all of that. I was like, I want to just do something a little different today. And then I've got this little butterfly necklace to go with this pretty top and the lips and all that. Yeah, I kind of weirdly like this weird look today, apart from the fucking hair. But just don't talk about the hair. Okay, and if you do, I'm just going to be like, you're weird, attention seeking. So I told you not to. And if you've got oppositional defiance disorder and me telling you not to do something triggers you into wanting to do it, then I apologise, but maybe find it in your heart to not say anything horrible about my hair. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about, honestly. I truly don't. I also haven't had lunch yet, so I know I'm going to have a break and eat some lunch in this video, but I just wasn't hungry yet. Right. Anyway, if you would like to see this video completely uncut, that means like the music won't be cut up and, you know, jolted around like it is on YouTube to avoid copyright stuff. It doesn't really avoid copyright, it's just it's more fair use to do it that way, then yeah, do come over to Patreon because it won't be cut up in any way. And also there's so many other benefits over on Patreon, but the main benefit is for me in a lot of ways because it helps this channel keep going. It helps this be my job. It helps me fund my life. Literally, the patrons are the ones that literally put food on my table. Thank you so much to the patrons. And if you want to be part of that, then yeah, join the Patreon. And if you can't, please don't worry, because like I'm saying, like they help put food on my table, but I can understand people are struggling and they need food put on their table too, and you can't just be giving me that money. So I understand if you can't become one. It's mainly for those that literally have a little bit that they can share with me, and honestly, I'm so grateful for it, but I do understand that not everyone can become a patron. So what you can do is like, comment, subscribe, share the video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, all those lovely things. But anyway, let's actually get into it. And today, I don't know how many videos of mine you've watched before or if you've watched any, but today I'm actually putting on my bloody glasses. I've gone on too long not wearing my glasses and I need to be serious about this. I look like a little old lady, especially with the white eyelashes and like eye things. I'm like, oh, hello there, sweetie pie. Hello, darling, should we listen to some Fiona Apple? Yeah. I look so funny, but oh wow, I don't care. It's better to see and not get headaches and ruin my eyes even further. I need to actually put I need to get all the energy I'm doing now, yapping about pointless shit, and let's put it into the album. Hopefully it'll be a good old juicy one that I've got a lot to talk about with, but not too much to talk about with, otherwise I will get exhausted and you'll see me die out. Right, anyway, let's do it. God, my brain. Honestly, my fucking brain sometimes. How I've been so, but maybe this is like, okay, I'm going again, just bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Right, I've been so burnt out. And one of the things that I wanted to do, that I was watching a video about the 7 types of rest. And there's like physical rest, mental rest, emotional rest, spiritual rest, sensory rest. And then there was social rest, and there was another one, but I can't remember what the other one was. The social rest one was interesting because the person talking about it said that her type of social rest is socializing. And I was like, yes, me too. Like, yes, of course I need social rest as in I don't want to socialize, but I don't actually socialize a lot throughout the week with people. I have like one night a week usually where I can go out and actually be an adult and do my own thing without the kid. And that feels like social rest to me. That feels like, oh my God, I can like chat and talk and get it all out. And because I've not actually sat down to do a video in a few days, I feel like I'm talking to you guys as adults and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I needed that. That's why I'm yapping so much. It's all coming out. It's kind of crazy. Even though I'm yapping about pointless, random, weird stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway, sometimes I do wish that you could talk back to me, and I know that like I could just do like live streams or something, but I actually kind of suck at live streams. Maybe I don't, but I get so insecure. Right, First song is called On the Bound. Let's go. Album came out in 1999, so this is the earliest album I've heard from Fiona Apple. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, and also this is I just want to do a mention that this is one of my sister's favourite albums, not just from Fiona Apple, but of all time. So yeah, let's go. On the Bound. Ooh! Wait, sorry, I accidentally skipped it. Right, let's start again.
Some faith would do me good. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know should I change my mind. I can't decide, there's too many variations to consider. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more time. Baby, say it's all gonna be alright.
I love the strings in this bit.
I believe that it isn't.
Ooh, the theatre, the Fiona Apple theatre. I could like picture puppets, you know, like on strings. That Fiona Apple clunkiness as well that I've mentioned in both my reactions in the past.
Some faith would do me good. And maybe some faith would do me good.
Oh my god, all these amazing sounds. Okay, mood. It's like a movie. Brilliant! That was the first song. I'm sorry, I'm like shouting. Yes, I think I like 90s Fiona Apple. I think I fucking like 90s Fiona Apple. I was like holding on to this, like, I just wanted to express all this so much, but I just wanted the song to like, wow! Wow! That was so good. That was so good. Like, it was perfect. And when she does the bit, when she's like, oh, let me get it all up on Genius. Come on, Fern. Why haven't you got it up already? You should have been prepared for this bad boy. That voice. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely a masterpiece. I am I am in love with that song. Okay, yeah, when she does a "You're All I Need," what I love about it is actually it becomes quite rocky when she does that. You're all I need. Oh, wait, hang on, that's not how she did it at all. Let me hear it. You're all I need. You're all I need. Oh, it's so rocky, but then you've got the strings like. So what it feels like is like this aggression with a rocky feel, but then the strings soften it with like a deep emotional feeling. And I'm like, that is totally the layers. Like sometimes we get aggression or like anger. And I'm not saying she's angry. I don't know actually if she is or not, but it felt like it had that aggression that I do know. But what I want to say about anger is usually like the shield you have before what's really going on. So when you act angry, there's actually something inside that is either crying or disappointed or frustrated or, you know, sad, vulnerable. Anger's like the front of that. It like protects you from feeling vulnerable. And I felt like the strings with the rocky sort of sound was literally like this aggression and then like vulnerability just behind it. And then like I thought of like the puppets and it's being clunky, you know, all those things. Right, let's look at the lyrics. I'm not going to be going super deep into every lyric because I don't really do that anymore because it takes more time and I get really tired. But all my life is on me now, hell the page is turning and the future's on the bound, hell don't know my fury. You're all I need and maybe some faith would do me good. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know, should I change my mind, I can't decide, there's too many variations to consider. No thing I do, don't do nothing, but bring me more to do. Yeah, I totally feel that. I love the way she's like worded it too, it's like a kind of a tongue twister, but it's like kind of how it feels. It's like, oh my God, this kind of like complicated thing, like everything I do leads to more things to do. But she's like, no thing I do, don't do nothing, but bring me more to do. Such a Fiona Apple way of saying it. It's true, I do imbue my blue unto myself. I make it bitter. She's like, I do this to myself, bitch. I do this to myself. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more time. Tell me you belong to me. Say that it's going to be all right. I believe that it isn't. You're all I need, and maybe some faith will do me good. Yeah, she's like, I need to believe in something. I need to believe that this gets better. I'm just going off like lyrics that sent out to me that make sense at the time. But it says here, on the bound, the opening song of 1999, When the Pawn, shows a Fiona Apple who's struggling with her happy and prosperous love life, deciding pessimism might be the best choice for her. Yeah, it's like being, yeah, so maybe that's why there's anger and you're all I need. You know, it's like this, you're all I need, but I'm getting so much more. And it's not good stuff. I'm getting a lot more than I need sort of thing. And that's why it has like the aggression and the emotional side to it in the music. I'll click those lines. It just says, the chorus is ironic. The chorus is ironic. Fiona first states her lover is all she needs. Can you imagine if I just started talking like that? Fiona first states her lover is all she needs, a romantic cliche thing to say, but adds something else in the last line, indicating that she is not convinced of this. Fiona needs something to prove to her that her lover really is all she needs, but how? She wants to have faith in a relationship and something in her life. She yearns for something to hold on to. Yeah, okay, so that's like that too. Like my interpretation was, you're all I need, but you keep adding like annoying things or like, you keep pissing me off, you keep frustrating me, you keep upsetting me, and I don't need that. I just need you as the person I love, but not all the other stuff that you're bringing to the table. But then what it's saying here is, she's saying you're all I need in like a sarcastic way, and actually they're not all she needs. Like not all her needs are being met. It's like both what I'm saying and what that's saying is like weirdly the same, but not. I don't know. I've confused myself. I'm just gonna move on from this point, but. Yeah, I felt it. And then like the clunky like puppet sort of moment, like I know I keep calling it a puppet moment, but I could visualize it so strongly. Going through the emotions, it's like this kind of like deadpan sort of numbness of frustration, depression, pessimism, and feeling like she's just almost on autopilot or someone's controlling her life sort of thing. And while she's in like the sort of ends, like drudges of the relationship, she's just like going through the motions. She doesn't even have hope anymore that it can change. I guess, something like that. I don't fucking know, if I'm honest. I just love the song. I'll know more on my second, third, fourth, fifth listen. That's always what happens. It happens to all of us, doesn't it? We hear a song first time, you're not going to get every detail. I get as much as I can on first listen, and I may be wrong. It actually annoys me, because then when I do listen to songs in the future, I'm like, oh, I wish I said that in my reaction. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that yet. But anyway, that's besides the point. Next one is called To Your Love. Got attention. Did you hear that? Wait. At the same time as I went, ooh, that little, ooh, like that little, whatever it is, did the same thing. That's so funny. Ooh, that bass.
Here's another speech you wish I'd swallow.
Sorry about the reflection, by the way, on the, you know.
Another train of thought too hard to follow. Please forgive me for my distance. Plain as evident in my existence. To your love. To your love.
Oh, fuck yeah. So much tension. Dun, 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 dun.
Hard enough even try to be civil to myself.
Wow.
Please forgive me for my distance. The shame is manifest in my resistance to your love. My daring do allows me to dance the rigadoon around you. Time I'm close to you, I lose my desideratum too. But now you have it, so tell me, baby, what's the word? I just need to be reassured. Do you just deal it out, or can you deal with what I lay down? Please forgive me for my distance. Pain is your love. To your love. To your love. To your love. To your
Oh, another fabulous song. Oh my goodness, what the fuck? Yeah, I think I'm a When the Porn stan. I've only heard 2 songs so far, but my goodness, my fucking goodness, are they good? Do you know what I loved about that one? There's 2 things, and I'm not going to go too into everything. I'm just going to call out the things I loved right away. First of all, please forgive me for my distance and a you know, that whatever it was doing, like some sort of sweet lullaby effect. It, again, like I was saying in the first song, how it had aggression and then like the strings to like make it vulnerable. This was like her going, oh, please forgive me. It's like actually like the sound of it is softened and gentle and like, please forgive me. Please forgive me. You know, it's like this vulnerability again, but also like this like kind of sweetening it. Oh, just please forgive me, will you? You know what I mean? It has that sort of feeling. And then To Your Love, you know, the To Your Love. Well, it went like that bit. It kind of goes from like this sweetness to manifesting my resistance to your love, and it's like it like drops again, like dropping the sweetness and just going making it raunchy, making it darker, the way it just drops, like the facade drops or something. Please forgive me for my distance, the pain is evident in my existence. Please forgive me for my distance, the shame is manifest in my resistance to your love. It feels like, you know, she's fallen out of love with this person, or like in her Idler Wheel album, it's like depression and how you can feel like you can't be intimate with the person you love because you feel depressed. It's genuinely so hard to be intimate when you're depressed, and it feels like this. She's saying, please forgive me, like my pain is evident in my existence. And in that way she's saying, like, you know, my pain is evident. Like, she's like, can't you see I'm in pain? Like, so, you know, really you should understand why I'm feeling resistant to your love. And maybe it's something to do with depression at all. Let me just read verse 1. Here's another speech you wish I'd swallow, another cue for you to fold your ears, another train of thought too hard to follow, chugging along to the song that belongs to the shifting of gears. Wow, that's kind of like a breaking the fourth wall thing. Maybe she's talking to us here. Verse 2, I would have warned you, but really what's the point? Caution but rarely ever helps. Don't be down, my demeanour tends to disappoint. It's hard enough even trying to be civil to myself. I love that line so much. I get it, and it does feel like depression. It does. It's hard enough trying to be civil to myself, but she's taken the mask off. She's gone, apart from in that, please forgive me for my distance, that's the only time there's a mask on, or like a sort of sweet, sort of like sweetening it sort of feel. The rest of it, she's like, you know, I am disappointing. I'm sorry, but we're gonna get into it in this one. It's not a happy song. This is just the truth. I was literally only today being like, you know, I feel like I need to go, with being recently diagnosed with ADHD, having depression, all these things, I'm like, and I'm trying not to be a people pleaser anymore, all these things. I've just been like, you know, imagine if I just literally went mask off and just never, ever pretended to feel what I don't feel again. You know what I mean? Like, if I feel shit, I'm just going to be shit. I'm just going to be like, I feel like shit. Sorry, guys. Like that, I'm just going to be that way. And I was like, that almost seems impossible. It seems rude. It seems all these things. Of course you could do it in a song, that's whatever. But I remember when I was depressed, it did, like when I was really in my depression last year, it really did help me to be a bit more like, take the mask off and just be like, when people would say, how are you? I'm like, oh, really fucking depressed actually. I just say it as it is. It does help, just to be honest. But yeah, it's hard to even be civil to myself. And when you are in like a bad place and you got low self-esteem and your base level is really low, like I've said this in a few videos now, but you sit so close to your shadow self. Your shadow self is literally like attached to you, and it's like, it just talks in your ear, making you hate yourself more and more and more. My daring do allows me to dance the rigadoon around you, but by the time I'm close to you, I lose my desideratum, and now you, desideratum, what the fuck does that mean? She loses her desire. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get it. I just get it. So now you have it. So tell me, baby, what's the word? Am I your girl, or should I get out of town? I just need to be reassured. Do you just deal it out, or can you deal with all that I lay down? Oh, it's like she really is telling someone that she loves, actually, like, this is how I feel. I'm finding it really hard to like desire you and be close to you, but I do love you and I don't want you to let me go. But I'm being honest with you. Should I just go, or do you still want me? So honest and so real. I love her. Fiona is mad, addressing her lover in a very bitter way. She thinks her partner can't handle her and all her problems. She sarcastically blames herself for their issues. Fiona also can't accept his love and wants his reassurance. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's some bitterness, but it's, yeah, the bitterness where she goes, the pain is evident in my existence. It's like she's going, it's quite evident, can't you see me? There's a little bit bitterness there. But I do mainly feel like she is mainly bitter towards herself. She understands why maybe they wouldn't want her around. I think it's more of like a real inner feeling. I don't think it's as bitter to someone else as it is to herself. Anyway, let's move on. We've now got Limp. Oh, I might actually do the music videos. Okay, so for Patreon, I'm going to react to all the music videos for this album, which will be at the end of this very video, okay? So at the end of this very video, there'll be an extended cut on Patreon where I react to all the music videos as well. Okay, so a little Patreon exclusive there. Another good reason to become a patron. But anyway, let's do it. Limp. Ooh. Very interesting sounds. There's been, do you know what, like Fiona Apple on her previous 2 albums that I've heard, she uses a lot of field recordings where she's like, you know, like something like that, where that'll be a drum or whatever. More interesting than that, of course. You know, a lot of like interesting, what's it called again? Sound. It's got like a name. object. Found. That's it. I was like, sound. I was so close. Yeah, found objects. She does a lot of that usually. In this one, I feel like there is some of that as well. But in this one, there's a lot of like random cool, like, I haven't been able to talk about it much because I don't quite know how to explain it or describe it in a technical, smart way. But she's using a lot of like interesting synth stuff that like, yeah, like synthy stuff used in a similar way where it's all like interesting and definitely experimental and played with. Yeah, just synthy stuff, I'll say, because I don't know how to word it any better. But anyway, let's keep going. Limp. Ooh, feels like it's underwater, you know?
You wanna make me sick, you wanna lick my wounds, don't you, baby?
Wow, her voice is so intimate here.
Of the day of doom, baby.
Would not expect that drum.
When I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. I never did anything to you, man.
Yeah.
So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby. It won't be long till you be lying limp in your own hands.
Oh, this is so textured.
Wave the red flag, baby, you make it run, run, run.
The drum roll.
Trigger, then you blame my gun.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, when I think of it, my fingers turn to fit. No matter what I try, you beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby. Your own hands.
Oh, wow. Wow. Ooh, come on now. This is incredible. The talent. The creativity. Ding, 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 ding. What is that, like tapping of a cowbell or something? I don't fucking know. Din, 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 din. It's incredible. Yes. Oh. It's amazing.
Yeah, when I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. I never did anything to you, man. You beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby. It won't be long till you be lying in your own hands.
Oh my God, that's good. So much beautiful dynamic to the song. And dynamic, I don't even mean, sometimes when I talk about dynamic, I talk about the shifts between verse and chorus dynamic. And sometimes when I talk about dynamic, I talk about instrument dynamic within like the verse. So like a drum dynamic to the guitar dynamic, you know, it having this in, you know, placement in volumes or EQ, whatever. But this one, I mean like verse to chorus, verse, chorus, like the dynamics between those are insane. We've got that really interesting underwater sort of very experimental, fun, so like the sound is like, it's one of those sounds where you're like, I've never heard that before. Like I've never heard something quite like that before. And you're like so intrigued by it. And it's so satisfying. And then we get into like the rocky like feeling of it all. And like the way it builds, the drum coming in first. And the drum almost feels out of place in a weird way at first. Until it gets to the chorus and it all makes sense. And this is fucking brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. And the words are... Oh my God. This is amazing. Is this going to be my favourite Fiona Apple album? What isn't as amazing as I've got a hair on my lips somewhere and I can't see it. I don't actually know if I've got the hair, but I'm just going to have to leave it. Oh no, I haven't. I can feel it still. Oh, I can't see it though. It's like microscopic. I'm just going to have to leave it and get used to the feeling. But yeah, that is incredible. Let's have a little look. You want to make me sick, you want to lick my wounds, don't you, baby? You want the badge of honour when you save my hide. But you're the one in the way of the day of doom, baby. If you need my shame to reclaim your pride. Gosh, she's so angry. She's angry. You make me sick and then you lick my wounds. It's like classic sort of like toxic relationship stuff of like, you're the one that hurts me, and then you're the one that makes it better again. That, you know, coming back with I'm sorry and it'll never happen again, and flowers, and, you know, love bombing basically. But she's like, you need my shame to reclaim your pride. Let's see what that means. Fiona doesn't seem to refer to the Last Judgment, which is also often called the Day of Doom in these lines, but to the day she'll leave her lover, because she's so fed up with him bringing her down in order to make himself feel better. By calling that day the Day of Doom, she emphasises how bad the situation will be for him when she's gone. Oh yes, it'll be hell, like a Bosch painting. And then there's a little painting here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love that. If you need my shame to reclaim your pride, you want to put me down so that you feel good. Well, baby, that day of doom is coming. That is awesome. And when I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. She's like, she is angry. I never did anything to you, man, but no matter what I try, you'll beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby. It won't be long till you'll be lying limp in your own hands. She's threatening him. She's saying, oh, trust me, when I'm gone, you'll be crying in your own hands, crying in your own shame. Ugh. What a pig. You feed the beast I have within me. You wave the red flag. Baby, you make it run, run, run. Standing on the sidelines, waving and grinning. You fondle my trigger, then you blame my gun. Oh, you're the one that pushes and pushes and pushes me until I break, like a true narcissist does, until I break. And then you go, oh, what's happening? Oh my gosh, I'm a victim. Ah, this man is disgusting. That's horrible. Limp, the third track on 1999, When the Porn. 1999's When the Porn. Limp is about a woman who's fed up with her lover gaslighting her. Gaslighting is a term for one person invalidating the complaints of another by calling them irrational or crazy. Limp specifically refers to a man who wants a damsel in distress. He wants to be the hero too. In these kind of relationships, a man will upset a woman so that she can become dependent on him for support. Oh, I know, baby. I know the ones. I do. Good fucking riddance, bitches. Right, let's move on. Love Ridden. Okay, let's see how this goes. Love Ridden. Okay. First of all, let me just unpack that title. Love Ridden feels like the immediate thought is like, this is Fiona Apple we're talking about, so I don't know, but it could be this. But Love Ridden sounds like she's, riddled with love. She is completely in love with someone. But also, when I think of it being Fiona Apple, it feels like she could play with that word and be like, love ridden, like, I'm rid of you. I'm rid of love. Maybe something like that. Or when you use the word ridden, usually it can be like, infection ridden or like disease ridden. It's like normally that kind of a gross thing. So maybe she's saying love ridden in a way where it's like she doesn't like it. I don't know. Let's hear the song. Wow.
Love ridden, I've looked at you.
Wow.
With the focus I gave to my birthday candles. And baby, I wished for you. Nobody sees when you are lying in your bed, but I cry instead. I want you warm, but it will only make me colder when it's over. No, not baby anymore.
Wow.
If I need you, I'll just use your simple name. Only kisses on the cheek from now on. My hand won't hold you down no more. The path is clear to follow through. And now I'm giving up on you.
Wow. She is rid of him.
kisses on the cheek from now on. And in a little while we'll only have to wait. If I need you, I'll just use your simple name.
Oh, the lazy way she said it.
And in a little while we'll only have to wait.
Wow. That was actually so great to have a song like that right now. Perfect. We've had so much energy, and that one right after that sort of angry song was perfect. It was fucking perfect. It was kind of what I thought, like she's rid of this person, and I wonder if it is about the person, same person as in the first song before that, and maybe the other songs, you know? It's sad and it's beautiful, and you could see right here that it was just the piano and it was the strings just showing pure vulnerability. And I get to use one of my favourite words here, but the lackadaisical way of going, if I need you, I'll just use your simple name. Da, 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 da. And then she goes, only kisses on the cheek from now on. Sorry, I've forgotten the melody already. Where she's like a little bit more like, pronounces her words more. And then, and in a little while, we'll only have to wave. She literally goes between a lackadaisical and then more pronounced lackadaisical. And I love that. It's got that real like, it's defeated. She feels a little defeated, I think. And she's tired and she is down. She's down about it. But, you know, it's for the best. And I want to crawl in with you, but I cry instead. I want your warmth, but it'll only make me colder when it's over. How bloody sad. Oh, yeah, that was... Oh, God, I almost forgot again. But yeah, there are still so many parts where she reminds me... Well, Marina reminds me of Fiona Apple. So like, yeah, that's the way around it would be. Marina definitely had to be inspired by Fiona Apple because there's so many little vocal things she does. And also Marina also plays the piano as well. It's just little vocal things that Fiona will do that I've heard Marina do. And I mentioned this in my very last, in the Idler Wheel reaction as well. So yeah, gorgeous song. Let's move on though. We've now got Paper Bag, which also has a music video that I'll react to at the end of this, only on Patreon. Paper Bag, baby. Ooh, crunchy and muffled and what's going on here?
Staring at the sky, just looking for a star to pray on or wish on.
Sorry, very boobalicious.
Of a daydream of a boy whose reality I knew was a hopeless to be heads downward slow. But I believed for a moment that my chances were approaching to be grabbed. But as it came down near, but it was just a paper bag. Hunger hurts and I want 'em so bad. Oh, it kills, 'cause I know I'm a messy, don't wanna clean up. Hunger hurts, but starving works when it costs too much to love.
Wow.
And I went crazy again today, looking for a strand to climb, looking for a little hope. I said, honey, I don't feel so good, don't feel justified.
The blues.
The love here in my voice, your head. And I said, so's everything, but he didn't get it. I thought he was a man, but he was just a little boy. Hunger hurts, I know I'm a messy, don't wanna clean up. I got to focus, these hands are too shaky to hold. Too much to love, hunger hurts, but I want it so bad. Oh, it kills, 'cause I know I'm a mess that he don't wanna clean.
Her vocals are dancing over this track. Got a little like jazz influences.
But starving works me when it costs too much to love. Hunger hurts, but I want hunger hurts, but starving it works when it costs too much. It costs too much to love. Costs too much to love. 'Cause 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 too much to love
I love that little drum and like the percussion, like the. I don't know what it was, but when I heard that bit like kind of come in, it really like, that's when I really got wrapped up into the song. I loved it from the start, but then it took it to that extra level. I don't know why, it just took me there. Okay, yeah, Paper Bag. Let's just get into the lyrics here. I was staring at the sky, just looking for a star to pray on or wish on or something like that. I love how conversational she is in this. I was having a sweet fix of a daydream of a boy whose reality I knew was hopeless to be had. And then the dove of hope began its downward slope, and I believed for a moment that my chances were approaching to be grabbed. But as it came down near, so did a weary tear. I thought it was a bird, but it was just a paper bag. It's like she's fantasizing about, you know, someone that she wants, like a dream man or whatever, and then she feels like she's close enough to grab it, but then realizes it's just a fantasy, maybe something like that. Hunger hurts and I want him so bad. Do you know what I feel? I'm gonna go with that being the narrative because it makes sense to me. I resonate with this one so much, actually, especially here. Hunger hurts and I want him so bad. Oh, it kills because I know I'm a mess that you don't want to clean up. Oh. Sorry, the dramatics. Oh no, but seriously, I get it. Literally, that's like my constant feeling I have at the moment. Like when I was single and 22 or 21, when I was single when I was 21, I was like, come on, I can get anyone I want. I am a catch. I'm amazing. I'm fantastic. And then like after this last relationship, and now I'm single, I'm like, no, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. No, I've got far too many problems. I don't even want to put anyone through my messes and confusion, and I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to stress anyone out. I just can't be in a relationship. But oh God, do I wish I had this dream person that just understands me and loves me through it all and doesn't abuse me, doesn't do horrible things and play with my mind and can handle me, you know? God, do I want that? Yes. But I know it's not possible in the way I am at the moment. You know, I need to be the best version of myself before I get into anything. And if I'm honest, I don't even know if I can be a best version of myself. I can't even envision what that looks like. I don't even think I can make it, if I'm honest. So I do feel like I'm going to be alone forever, stuck in my fantasies. But then she says, I got to fold because these hands are too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, but starving works when it costs too much to love. It costs far too much to love. Totally get it. Wow, why does she sing songs that I can just relate to so much? So much. I'm glad I heard this now as well. Like this song, I know it took me ages to do this album, I know. But I'm glad about the timing at this. I'm glad because this song wouldn't hit the same if I was still in my relationship. It wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to resonate with it at all. But I totally resonate with it. And I went crazy again today looking for a strand to climb, looking for a little hope. Baby said he couldn't stay, wouldn't put his lips to mine, and a fail to kiss is a fail to cope. I said, honey, I don't feel so good, don't feel justified. Come on, put a little love here in my void. He said, it's all in your head. And I said, so's everything, but he didn't get it. I thought he was a man, but he was just a little boy. Oh. He is not the one. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand what she goes through. He didn't understand all her pains and the void and stuff like that. That's so sad. And how she wishes he could understand, though. It just says here, Paper Bag, track 5 on When the Pawn 1999, was also the third and final single from the record. Communicated through the metaphor of the paper bag, the song shows how hope can lead to disappointment. The inspiration for the song came from a mostly true story from her own life, although the titular bag was in fact plastic rather than paper. Okay, like, come on now. It's mostly about her life, apart from the bag. Like, the bag being a different material. Okay. Oh, it's amazing. I do need to eat something. Oh, I don't want to. I'll have a Baby Bell. I'll have a Baby Bell. Baby Bell and a cheese string will do for now. I've already had a Baby Bell and a cheese string today, but I'm having another Baby Bell and a cheese string. Oh, look at me being cheeky. Because it's my house and I can do what I want. And I'm 29, so Do you know what? I wish I could say that to myself more often when I'm being so mean to myself, being like, why can't you wash a single dish? Why can't you fold a piece of clothing? I should be like, well, actually, I'm 29 and it's my house and I can do what I want, actually. So stop trying to make yourself do things that you don't have to do. But that could never be me because I'm so hard on my... Literally in my therapy session last week, she was like, you have very high expectations of yourself. And I was like, I don't know how to think another way. And she was like, and you need to reward yourself for the things you have done. And I was like, I don't think that's possible. I don't have that in me. Like when I do a task, I'm like, moving on to the next thing that I haven't done that I need to do. I have no good, I have no system for, success. Ba, 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 baby bell. Cha, 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 cheesy string. Is there a cheese string advert? Yeah. What does it go like? I don't even remember that one. Cheese strings. I can imagine it being something like that, like cheesy strings. Like really corny. I watched Inside Out 2 at the cinema the other day and oh my gosh, it was emotional. I was crying. But also I was having this feeling of like, oh, I was in a horrible mood that day. I think the burnout had was starting to really become prominent that day. And I was actually I can't even deal with how erratic my moods were. I was up and down like a bloody yo-yo. Yeah. I'm actually in shock that I've only been recording for an hour. That's crazy. Normally this far in the album, I've I don't know. I'm doing good. Maybe because I'm talking quite fast today. I haven't finished what I was saying. What the hell are my videos going to be like when I'm actually medicated for ADHD? What are they going to be like? Am I going to still be me? Also, I don't know if you've got ADHD. I'm going on one called guanfacine, whatever it's called. And it's not a stimulant one. How annoying. I'm not allowed the stimulant one because I've got high blood pressure. Really annoying. But has anyone tried it before? Let me know if it works. I know everyone's different and I probably shouldn't ask these things, otherwise I'll get scared, but hopefully it'll work. Anyway, please let me finish. Okay, yeah, I was in the cinema the other day and I was in such a bad mood, blah, blah, blah. And I was watching this movie and I was like, oh my God, yeah, so cute and sad and cute, yeah. And then I was looking around every now and then. I'd just look around at all the people watching because we were quite far back, but it was a really good spot, but we were quite far back. I was just looking around at all the people watching and I was like, this is really weird. I'm just sat in a room. We're all just sat in a room with strangers and we're all... Okay, so yeah. I'm like, we're all just sat in a room together. We don't know each other, but we're all watching a movie together. And then I was like, oh my God, how cute. We're all just watching a movie together. Us and all these strangers. I was like, oh, how adorable. Look at us all just cozy eating our snacks, watching a movie together. Oh! And then, yeah, I kept bouncing between that and being like, this is weird. I'm surrounded by strangers. I think that's my ambivert coming out. The fact that I'm an extrovert and introvert. I'm a mixture of the both. I was like, this is nice. To be like, this is weird. This is nice. This is weird. Anyway, let's get back to... I need a wee. Sorry. What the fuck? Oh my shit, I'm intense. I'm so intense. Goodness me. Right, I might not be coming across as intense to you as I feel. I feel intense. Right, I'm going for a whippersnap and then I'll be back. I'm back and I'm serious, okay? I'm back and I'm being very bloody serious about this. Next time I hate my hair. We're not thinking about the hair though, are we guys? Just me. Just me complaining. No one else cares. We are now on a mistake. Oh, yes! I love the way that sounds.
I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna do it on purpose.
Okay, girl.
'Cause I'm full as a tick. And I'm scratching at the surface. to run, but I sure had fun. Fuck it up again. I'm gonna do another detour. And if you wanna make sense, what you looking at me for? I'm no good at math.
Me too.
The fact is I just may stay, or I may not. I've acquired quite a taste. I wanna make a mistake. Why can't I make a mistake? I'm always doing what I think I should.
Oh, that's beautiful. The guitar.
Do I wanna do right? Of course. To answer you, hell no. I've acquired quite a taste. Why can't I make a mistake? Can I make a mistake? I just wanna make a mistake.
Oh my god, I got lost in it. I got really lost in that one, and then it ended, and I was like, oh yeah. Oh, I love getting lost in songs. I got lost in it. Oh, I was just thinking of it. I was just thinking of all the lyrics, and I was like, this is, again, is so relatable. It's actually kind of some of those songs I'm like, I get you. Yeah, why can't I make a fucking mistake? Why can't I? All I do is so good, and I just want to, it's kind of what I was saying earlier, like, why do I have to wear this mask all the time? Why can't I just be like, I don't fucking know. Just go and do something destructive and, like, just make a mistake on purpose. Like, sometimes I want to do that. Sometimes I just want, go and do something really stupid. I just want to be really destructive sometimes. And I never do. Not nowadays. I used to when I was younger, and of course you don't actually feel good. That good if you do anything too destructive, of course. But sometimes you just need to let your hair down. You need to make a mistake, and be like, so what? So what? You need the balance. You can't be good all the time. And it really depends on, like, obviously the mistake and what you're doing. But, like, in my head, how I was reading it, like, probably a different way, but, like, sometimes I've been good, done everything right and all this. And sometimes I just want to drink and stay up until 5 a.m. with my friends. Even though, like, I know I'm going to feel terrible for it tomorrow. And every time I do it, I say I'm never doing that again. But then I purposely make the mistake of doing it again. That's what it feels like to me. But also just like, what was I just saying about high expectations of myself and all these things? I'm a massive perfectionist. And sometimes I just want to not be a perfectionist. Sometimes I just want to be like, oh, what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? I hear you, Fiona. And it sounded sexy the way she did it. It was cheeky. It was mischievous. She was like, I'm going to make a mistake. Hee hee hee. Who cares? Not me. Absolutely fantastic musically. So good. I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to do it on purpose. I'm going to waste my time because I'm full as a tick and I'm scratching at the surface. Oh my God, that's such awful imagery. I hate ticks so much. But I love that she uses that simile in here. And what I find is mine, and when the day is done and I look back, and the fact is I had fun fumbling around all the advice I shunned and ran, where they told me not to run, but I sure had fun. So I'm going to fuck it up again. I'm going to do another detour, unpave my path, and if you want to make sense, what you're looking at me for. I'm no good at math, and when I find my way back, the fact is I may stay or I may not. Yeah, she's like, yeah, maybe I'll stay, maybe I won't. It's like she's threatening people with the fact that she's going to go and do something crazy. Yeah, don't fall apart without me, but I'm off. I'm off to go and do what I bloody want. Maybe I'll be a different person. Maybe I'll continuously make mistakes. She's so cheeky. I love it. I've acquired quite a taste for a well-made mistake. I want to make a mistake. Why can't I make a mistake? I'm always doing what I think I should, almost always doing everybody good. Why? Do I want to do right? Of course, but do I really want to feel I'm forced to answer you? Hell no. Yeah, like, I want to be able to, of course I want to do right. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want to do right. But if I do make a mistake, I don't want you questioning me. Okay? I want you to accept that I want to make a purposeful mistake. Okay? Love it. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, kind of reminds me of Chaperone, right? Because in Chaperone, I think it's called Chaperone, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is. In Chaperone, she's like, I want to go do some crazy stuff, but I might need a chaperone. Like, and I love that. It's like when she's a bit older as well. She's like, okay, yes, I've done all these mistakes. I've done all these kind of destructive things, and I still have that part of me. I've got that little part of me that wants to just let loose, but I'm going to take a chaperone this time. She's like got more mature and realised I'm going to have a chaperone. Okay? I'm not off on my own. I'm not going to worry anyone. I've got a chaperone. But this is like the younger version of that song. Brilliant. Okay, now we've got Fast As You Can. I actually do know this song, by the way. I listened to it years ago. It came up on my Spotify way before I did reactions. And I was like, what is this banger of a song? And then I realised it was Fiona Apple. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Right, let's do it. I love that!
Fight 'em always and still. Oh darling, it's so sweet. You think you know how crazy I am. And I pray that you will.
Fast as you can, baby, run, free yourself up, be fast as you can. Oh, it's so good. I love how jaunty it is. Ding, 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 ding. That kind of horror aspect that she has as well.
You're fine, but I'll soon go hungry for a fight, and I will not let you in.
No.
So if you catch me trying to find my way into your heart from under your skin. Fast as you can, baby, scratch me out, free yourself fast as you can. Fast as you can, baby, scratch me out, free yourself fast as you can.
That's it.
Sometimes my mind don't shake.
I love the rhythm changes.
And I get to a place where I'm begging for a lift, and I'll be your girl if you say it's a gift. Or drugs.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll be your pet. Just need a little
Because. Just because.
Again, and for a little while more I'll so.
A vibrato.
But if you're getting any bright ideas, quite dear, I'm blooming within. Fast as you can, baby, wait, watch me, I'll be out fast as I can. Maybe late, but at least about fast as you can. Leave me, let this thing run, it's run.
Oh my gosh. That's hard.
Fast as you can.
Sounds like there's a sample of a pigeon in there. Wow. Wow, that's cool. I like that ending. I've not heard that song in ages, and I don't think I've actually ever listened to the full song for some reason. I probably have, but I just didn't remember it. Obviously, that one also has a music video, and I remember actually seeing the music video years ago, but I all I remember is like a underground subway thing. Not a subway, but like an underground walkway or something like that. I don't even know if that's in it, but that's something I remember. I remember things moving fast. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'll watch that over on Patreon as well. I loved all like the sort of drum patterns in that though. We had like the fast as you can, and then we had like the half time and like all the dun 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 dun, like all like jaunty. Oh, so much, yeah, layers to it. Very cool. But actually listening to some of the other songs, I don't even think this is my favourite on the album. Even though it's the one I know, it's not actually my favourite. It's definitely like a really fucking... Actually, you know what? I don't know what my favourite is yet. They're all so... They actually have all been so good. I'm just going to go to the About section here. From When the Pawn, Fiona Apple's second album released in 1999. The full title of the album is a 90-word poem. The song reached the top 20 on the US Billboard Modern Rock Tracks chart and became Apple's first top 40 hit on the UK singles chart. This song, like many by Apple, discusses her struggles to negotiate the power balance in a love relationship. The music video was directed by her then boyfriend, film director Paul Thomas Anderson. Interesting. But yes, let's move on. We now have The Way Things Are. Ooh. Oh, I love that guitar. Yes.
I wouldn't know what to do with another chance if you gave it to me. I'm much better off the way things are. I wouldn't know what to say to a gentle voice. It rolled right past me. Much better off, better by far.
That like trickling sound. Ooh. Very pretty.
I keep kicking the crap till it's gone. Get me to settle, and as soon as I settle, I better be able to move on. How could I fight when we're on the same side?
Wow, she's really belting that. Wow, such a strong voice.
So keep on calling me names, keep on, keep on. If they keep on killing, you could get me to settle, and as soon as I settle, I better be able to move on. Keep on calling my names, keep on, keep on. If they keep on killing, you could get me to settle, and as soon as I settle, I better be. I'll be able to move on, to move on. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yeah, I really liked all the different layers of instruments in that one. Whoa, that feels weird in my ear. Yeah, I really like all the layers of instruments on that one. It actually made me kind of like calm, that one actually. I was just listening and like, oh, that was like, yeah, it was pleasant. It was like really nice to listen to actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's it really. Felt that and understood it as well. Just like the whole, if you were to be romantic towards me, basically, I don't think it would even faze me. It wouldn't do anything. Much better off the way things are. Much better off. Better by far. I wouldn't know what to say to a gentle voice. It would roll right past me. She's just so like, I'm better off without love because I can't feel it anyway. I do apologise. I kind of hit a wall at this point. I had major brain fog. I was just tired and hungry at this point. But anyway, the whole like gentle voice thing also made me think about how Fiona's just not used to a gentle voice. She's not used to someone treating her nice. So she'd rather just stick to the way things are, because at least she's used to it. It's weirdly her comfort zone, no matter how depressing and horrible that is. But then the chorus, like, so keep on calling me names, keep on, and I'll keep kicking the crap till it's gone. If you keep on killing, you could get me to settle. And as soon as I settle, I bet I'll be able to move on. That, yeah, I'm clicking that actually, because that was like, to me, I couldn't quite understand. She's so used to getting mistreated by probably everyone she loves that she no longer knows anything else, and enough of that cycle will lead her to a new relationship with the same mistreatment. Okay. Yeah, keep kicking the crap till it's gone. I think that's kind of with that line, right? And if you keep on killing, you could get me to settle. As soon as I settle, I'll be able to move on. Fiona wrote this as a notice that when she gets comforted enough by the person, she'll finally be able to leave. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But then how can I fight when we're on the same side? Yeah, it's like when you're together, why are we fighting when we should be on the same side? We're meant to be a team. Well, yeah, let's go to the about section here. While performing the song live in 2006, Fiona gave a monologue before she started singing, figuring that, statistically, there's got to be somebody out there, or many people out there, that have somebody in their life who appears outwardly to be very, very good and very devoted to you. But then when they've got you alone and really quietly, they like to whisper the worst things in the world to you, and everybody thinks they're the nicest person in the world. This song is my big step in getting rid of that person. The only way that I could deal with that was to write this song about how great things are, because this is exactly what I need. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it does. Yeah, definitely just like this arsehole of a person, true sort of like high functioning narcissist putting on the charm to everyone but treating you terribly. Right, let's move on. I'm so tired and I definitely need real food. But we're near the end now. Obviously, I'm going to do the music videos, but I'll probably eat before that, just in case. Will I eat before that? Anyway, let's just keep moving. Get Gone, I heard it in a song request video before. I would like to say it's on YouTube, but I can't be sure. In editing, I'll find out. But yeah, let's do it again anyway, because I haven't heard it since on purpose. I hear this song sometimes though, because my daughter sings it, and I love this song.
How many times do I have to say to get away, get gone? Flip your shit past another lass's humble dwelling. You got your game, made your shot, and you got away with a lot, but I'm not turned on. So put away that meat you're selling, 'cause I do know what's good for me, and I've done what I could for you. Sing it again, sing again. How can I deal with this if you won't get with this? Nothing to figure out, I gotta get him out. It's time the truth goes out that he don't give a shit about me. I do know what's good for me, but you're not benefiting, and yet I'm sitting, singing again. Am I gonna heal from this? He won't admit to it. Nothing to figure out, and he don't give a shit about me.
Yeah! We've got a caprino vibrato coming up.
And I must decide if you must arrive, then I'm much obliged to up and go.
Yeah, that's called a caprino vibrato. It means goat. Goat vibrato. Ready?
Fucking go, 'cause I've done what I could for you, and I do know what's good for me, and I'm not benefiting. How can I deal with this if he won't get with this? Am I gonna heal
such a good one. I was thinking, I should put my original like reaction in, but I was like, no. Like, I think it is on YouTube anyway. I think it is. But yeah, I'm going to move on. I love the song. Brilliant. You know what I'm going to say about it. I relate to the lyrics. I get it. Get him out. He's shit. He don't give a shit about me, so fuck off. And all the music's wonderful. Right, anyway, last song now is called I Know. Just like I was talking about that song. I already know. You know what I'm going to say. I know. Now we're going to listen to I Know. Okay. Last song.
So be it, I'm your crowbar. If that's what I am so far, until you get out of this mess, and I will pretend that I don't know of your sins. I'm ready to confess.
Wow.
All the time.
Wow.
All the time. And you can use my skin to bury secrets.
Wow. Her voice.
And at my own suggestion, I will ask no question. All the time.
Oh.
All the time. See you still around. So for the time being patient.
Oh my god. She sounds beautiful.
If you just consider this, even if it don't make sense, all the time, give it time. And when the crowd, I'll wait by the backstage door.
Oh, her voice. She's so sweet here.
While you try to find
It's like she's in a musical.
the bright open, hoping for an encore. If it gets too late for me to wait for you to find you love me,
That little yodel.
so
Ew. Can't do it like she did. Not in that area of my voice.
don't need to say it.
Wow. Gorgeous. Ah, marvellous. What a lovely ending song. And her vocals were so, gorgeous. Very like a musical, you know? Let's have a look at the lyrics of that one. I love that it ended on a slow song like that, you know? I really love it. It feels like a proper ending. And it's not like this big, like, okay, yeah, let's have fun now. No, it's like, no, we're ending it like this. And it's a beautiful one. It's like it's not a bitter one. It's a loving end almost. You know what I mean? Like it has some love to it there. So be it. I'm your crowbar. If that's what I am so far, until you get out of this mess, and I will pretend that I don't know of your sins until you're ready to confess. But all the time, I'll know. I'll know. Ah, that's heartbreaking though. I was about to say it had like a loving feeling, and it does, because she's saying, you know, I won't rub it in your face. I'll pretend I don't know of your sins until you confess, but I will know. It's like she's going to be kind. You know what I mean? So when I click on the first, so be it, I'm your crowbar, it says here, this song is about an affair. According to Fiona, I Know was a song that she wrote for a guy that she was starting to see. They were both at this place in their lives where everything was changing, and one day this guy referred to Fiona as his crowbar, as in she could open new doors and help him go to another place in his life. In this moment, he's using Fiona as his crowbar, his tool to escape. Ooh, to pry himself out of a messy relationship. Oh my gosh. And I will pretend that I don't know of your sins. This line, more than any other moment in the song, implies that the lover Fiona is addressing may be married. The lover that Fiona is addressing may be married. Sorry, I'm super tired now. While everyday faults and wrongdoing can sometimes be characterised as one's sins, the particular call out to religious sins and the act of confession implied that he is actually committing adultery. Fiona is willing to act as if she isn't aware of his infidelity, but she can't put the knowledge entirely out of her mind. It will still affect their relationship. Ooh, wow, what an honest song she's done. And you could use my skin to bury your secrets in. Oh, like... It's kind of like, it sounds sexual in a way, doesn't it? You can use my skin to bury your secrets in. And I will settle you down. And at my own suggestion, I will ask no questions when I do my thing in the background. But all the time, I'll know. Baby, I can't help you out while she is still around. Yeah. Damn, this is crazy, actually. So for the time being, I'm being patient and amidst this bitterness, if you'll just consider this, even if it don't make sense all the time, give it time. And when the crowd becomes your burden and you've early closed your curtain, I'll wait by the backstage door. Wow, yeah, she's really saying, like, once you finally get out of this relationship that you clearly don't want to be in, I will be here. She's really, really holding on. She must love this guy a lot, or at least love him enough to feel like he should get out of this relationship with his wife. Maybe the relationship with his wife is really bad but he's just not been strong enough to end it. And I hate that, really. Like, I think you need to end it before you go off and do something, but I can understand how it happens and whatever. But anyway, while you try find the lines to speak your mind and pry it open, hoping for an encore, and if it gets too late for me to wait, for you to find you love me and tell me so, it's okay, you don't need to say it. Oh my gosh, it's totally about being a mistress, basically, or at least not a mistress, but like side piece, being a side piece. Crazy, what an interesting one to end on. Okay, just watched the 3 music videos, Paper Bag, Limp and Fast As You Can. They were all really good. Some of them I didn't, like the Limp one I didn't understand like what the meaning was, but that's okay. But they were all good. It was really fun to watch them. But anyway, I'm just going to go for the track list now and go over them. Let's turn it down a bit. Okay, so first of all, we had On The Bound, and I thought this absolutely nailed it. Like, for the first song of the album, I was like, wow. And for me, it's not always easy to like get into a first song on the album. The first song on the album is actually so important, because it's a song that will make you it will decide whether you want to keep going with the album or not, This was an incredible intro. Then we had To Your Love, which was also fucking brilliant. And it had that awesome guitar. This bit. Your love. Yes, so good. Then we had Limp, which I just heard again and absolutely love it. It had like the watery sort of feeling, and then like the aggression, the anger. Then we had Love Ridden, which was more of like a emotional song, I'd say. And it really is about kind of an ending of a relationship. Very interesting. Then we had Paper Bag. Another gorgeous song. Love the way it moves about. I really like the way the melody moves about in this one. Then we had A Mistake. Yeah, really like this one. This one I just like feel so much relation to as well. I related to so many of the songs, but this one was cheeky. Loved it. Then we had Fast As You Can, which I have heard before, but I love the percussion. I love the changes within it. Really fun, actually. Good energy. Gives you energy. Then we had The Way Things Are. Yeah. This one was really cool. Then we got Get Gone, which is such an addictive one. How can I do this? Da, 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 da. I love it. It's so fun. You don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a shit about me. I think it's You Don't Give a Shit About Me. And then Fucking Go. I love it when she does that. Okay, and then the last one, I Know About the Affair. And I thought it was a really beautiful ending song, actually, and her voice was gorgeous. What are my favourites? God. You might have to ask me after I've edited them, because I can't choose a favourite right now, if I'm completely honest. I need to hear them again to really choose. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to become a patron, that would be amazing. You can then watch me watching the music videos and not knowing anything about what they're about, but still you can watch me watching the music videos. And also just get this uncut. Also, but if you can't do that, don't worry. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all those lovely things. I'm actually so exhausted and genuinely hungry, and I need to actually eat something normal. After all that energy I've actually had at the start, to now being like, oh, I'm so tired. Yes, but anyway, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, all those lovely things. I shall see you next time. Bye. That was a good whistle, actually.